Hello everyone, I'm FMZ and welcome to episode 7 of League One to Legend with Portsmouth. Today we take on AFC Wimbledon in another huge clash of the playoff contenders. We've also got one arrival to talk about, one departure to speak about, as well as a few results to wrap up as well. Don't forget, if you enjoy this content, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to click that notification bell to know when a new video goes up on the channel, and also don't forget to leave me a comment if you've got anything to say. Let's move on to the transfers, shall we? So January has arrived, which now means we can make changes to the squad, and we have bought in Ethan Galbraith from Manchester United. We're not paying any of his wages while he's here, so that was a big plus point given we haven't got a lot of money. 3.5-star midfield player. I thought we lacked a little bit in the centre of the park, and Ethan fitted the bill quite nicely to fill the gaps that we have. And the one departure we have to speak about is Paul Downing. He has joined Rotherham United for a fee of £115,000. He'd become a little bit unsettled. He was pretty much fourth choice to play out of the central defenders we had, and I thought rather than him becoming upset that he didn't want to play and disrupting the rest of the team, I thought a decent offer came in from a championship side in Rotherham. Let's allow him to leave and we can bring someone in to replace him, which we'll do towards the end of the window. Now moving on to the results, and following the win against Hull City, the link is up the top for that one. We beat Swindon Town by 2-1. We came from behind to do so as well. Jordan Garrick put Swindon in front, but Marcus Harness and Ronan Curtis with a 2-minute salvo to give us a win over Swindon. That was followed up by another result coming from behind, this time against Bristol Rovers. Ostuma put Bristol Rovers in front on 60 minutes. Sean Raggett equalised 10 minutes later. And last time out against Accrington Stanley, it finished 2-2. Mark Hughes and Match Butcher with the goals for Accrington Stanley, John Marquist and Michael Jacobs with our goals. So here we are at the competition screen. So, as I've mentioned already, but I'll mention it again, the Papa John's Trophy, Swindon Town are our next opponent in that. The FA Cup third round is fast approaching as well. Ipswich Town are our opposition in that. They lead League One as well by 8 points from Sunderland. That's a massive gap at this time of the season, although Sunderland do have a game in hand. MK Dons have got 41, as have Oxford. We are on 40 in front of AFC Wimbledon by 3 points, so it's a big game for both sides today. Peterborough just outside on 37. Hull have dropped to 8th on 36. Plymouth, who had a good start to the season, are on 34. Rochdale on 31. Lincoln on 31 as well, with Shrewsbury on 30, completing the top half. Down at the bottom of the table, where Northampton have dropped to the foot of League One with 15. Gillingham and Fleetwood have got 16. Blackpool and Burton Albion have got 17. There's a gap to Wigan on 21. Crewe have got 22. Accrington Stanley 24. Bristol Rovers 26, with Doncaster and Charlton on 28, with Swindon on 29. So there aren't that many fixtures today. Sunderland play tomorrow, so we have the possibility, at least for 24 hours, to move into the top 2 of League One. No greater incentive is needed. Let's take a look at the teams. So here are the 2 starting lineups for today's game. McGillivray starts in goal for us. Bolton, Raggett, Nicolaisen, Daniels, Close, Cannon, Jacobs, Curtis, Ellis Harrison, with John Marquis leading the line. Wimbledon start with Walker in goal, Hennigan, Kalembe, Thomas, Oise, Dobson, Riley, Corbenue, Chislett, Harrison, with Ryan Longman leading the line. Joe Pigott on the bench for Wimbledon. Hopefully they will need him sooner rather than later. That will be an indication of how things are going today. If they bring him on early, it means we are dominating, and hopefully we can, to move at least temporarily up into the top 2. That would be nice, wouldn't it? As Dobson has the ball, Ronan Curtis is up against him. We've got a few injury problems, so we are very much a couple of walking wounded. A couple of players who may not necessarily have played if everybody was fit, but we are good to go. Looking wide into Bolton. Will he find a ball into the middle? He'll certainly try, as he does play it back towards the edge of the box. Curtis knocks it onto Cannon. Back to Curtis. Onto Jacobs. Saved by the keeper. After you, sir. No, after you, sir. Who's going to get there? Cannon picks it up. Daniels, will he fling it into the middle? No, he'll play it across into Ben Close. Cannon with the ball into the centre. Jacobs, good tackle. Marquis with a shot blocked as well. Thomas hacks it away. Riley's there with him as Ruiz tries to go into towards the penalty area. Harrison gets the shot away and it's blocked by Raggett and cleared. Picked up by John Marquis. He's got Harrison on the overlap, but he's played it behind Cannon and we've given the ball away. Very cheap to give the ball away there. Cabrinu into the penalty area. Goes for the shot. MacLeod the save. Corner kick. Ruiz is going to take the corner for Wimbledon. Swings it into the penalty area. Sean Raggett gets his head on it. Of course he does. That's what he does. As Cabrera picks it up. Coming up against Ronan Curtis. Going around the outside. Can he find a cross into the middle? He will. Bolton tries to get there, but MacLeod with the save. Free kick. Chislett with the free kick into the penalty area. Thomas is unmarked, but he's headed over the bar. Thank goodness for that. Cannot be unmarked from a set piece like that. And that is half time. Wimbledon have had the better of it, has to be said. Had a couple of chances early doors, but nothing concrete after about 20 minutes or so. So what do we say to them at half time? Great opportunity to show all the pundits to back us. Absolutely. Everyone's motivated, apart from a couple. Few are composed. That'll do me. Second half on the way. Riley playing it back towards Cabrera. Daniels is coming across towards him. He's got to try and stop the cross, and he has done. Good tackle from Charlie Daniels. Right, let's have a look at a change, shall we? Things have not really improved for us since the break. So it's going to be Ellis Harrison to come off. Marcus Harness is going to come on, and then we'll swap him and Jacobs around. Joe Pigott is on the field for Wimbledon. There is Harness. Playing it around the corner to Bolton. Jacobs is at the far post. Marquis is in the centre. Harness picks the ball up, goes for the shot, tipped over the bar. Michael Jacobs is going to take the corner. Swings it towards the edge of the box. Andy Cannon goes for the shot. Oh, it's not far away. Good idea. Very good idea. Plays it across, but Longman intercepts it. Coming forward, but there's plenty of Portsmouth players around him. Shouldn't be allowed to get away and isn't. Andy Cannon with a good tackle. Daniels goes back to the goalkeeper. MacLeod goes wide looking for Harness. He flicks it down for Bolton. Good build up down that right-hand side. Bolton coming down the field. Plays it inside to Harness. Back to Bolton it goes. Into the penalty area, please. That's where it needs to go. Still going is Bolton. Will he find a cross? He will. It's blocked and cleared. Unlucky. Let's take a look at another change, shall we? Michael Jacobs is going to come off the field. George Byers is going to come on to allow Ronan Curtis to go out on that left-hand side. The good thing about our squad, it is interchangeable in places. Certainly in the attacking third of the pitch, at least. Playing it into the centre. Daniels heads it away. Riley with the shot. Riley over the bar. That was flying. Thankfully, it didn't go under the bar. Sends it up the field looking for Harness. He seems to be the out ball at the moment. As he comes down the field. Got plenty of Wimbledon players in between him and the goal. Marquis looking for Curtis. Good touch inside. Will he get the shot away? He will, but it's a daisy cutter to Walker. Chislett with the corner. Can we keep it out? Will we? Headed away? No. Picked up by the goalkeeper. Good hands. Let's have a look at another change, shall we? 15 minutes to play. No forward options on the bench at all. So Harvey White is going to come on. And we're going to take Charlie Daniels off. We're going to bring Jack Watmore onto the field and ask Nick Eliasson to go out to left back, please. MacLeod sends it down the field. Looking towards Harness. He's got plenty of space as Marcus Harness. He's got a defender coming across to him. Ronan Curtis is on his own in the centre. Will he find him? And he'll find the back of the net as well. Thank goodness for that. 17.5 minutes to play and Portsmouth take the lead. Ronan Curtis could not miss from there. It's a great ball out for MacLeod. Gets it out quickly. Wimbledon are a bit all at sea at the back. Lovely timed shot from Ronan Curtis. 1-0. We will continue with those tactical changes. Yes, please. Bolton carries on. Into Marquis, who's come out of the penalty area. He's gone round the outside. It's a good run from John Marquis, to be fair to him. Bolton swings it in early. Blocked by Marquis, it looked like. Byers. Anyone going to get the shot away? Harness does, but it's saved by the goalkeeper, although he has made an absolute meal of it. Grabs it the second attempt. Into 5 additional minutes. We look like we're going to get over the line today. Marcus Harness plays it into the centre, headed towards goal by Curtis, saved by Walker. Walker sends it down the field quickly. Watmore tries to get on it, can't get there. Corbert's in behind. Nick Eliasson with the tackle. Good tackle at that, but it is a corner to Wimbledon. Chance from a set piece for them to get an equaliser. Chislett with the corner. Plays it into the centre. Headed away by Sean Raggett. Of course it is. Goes wide into Bolton. Up in towards Harness. 2 on the edge of the box. He settles for the corner. Just to eat up the time that's left. White will pick it up. We are into the last 30 seconds. Close. It is very close, you're right. Close, plays it wide, looking for Bolton. Bolton with a bit of space to work with, but he's given the ball away. But it's hacked into the stands. That needed a bit more composure from the left back, whose name I am not going to attempt. Bolton with the throw into the last few seconds. Looks like we're going to move into the top 2 of League One. Take your time, please, Mr. Bolton. That is all what I ask for at this stage. I don't mind it when our players do it. Byers with the ball into close. Onto Bolton, tries to swing it into the penalty area. Coaches heads towards goal. Walker with the save, but that is it. Portsmouth 1, AFC Wimbledon 0. Massive result for us. Massive goal from Ronan Curtis. So let's take a look at what that's done to the league table. And that's kind of ruined the moment. Oxford have moved into second place above us in the table. They have won over Shrewsbury. Ipswich Town have won, so they extend their lead at the top. So the gap between us and them now is 10 points. That is a huge gap for this time of the season. Hull have won away at Wigan. Sunderland don't play until tomorrow, so they have the chance to move up into second place with a win there, as there's not many fixtures for this midweek. But we have picked up a massive win over Wimbledon. That puts a gap between us and them to 6 points. So what we will do next time around is dependent on what happens against Ipswich Town in the FA Cup. If we beat them and we get a bit of a plum draw in round 4, we will show you that game. That will slot in where we're supposed to play Hull City. If not, we will come back for the game that I have highlighted against Charlton Athletic. I've had many a happy away day at the Valley, given that they are a fairly local side to myself. So hopefully we can have a good away day at the Valley. But as I've said, that is all dependent on what happens against Ipswich next time around. If we beat them and we get a decent draw in the FA Cup, we will show you that 4th round game. Ipswich, incidentally, they are running away with it at the top of League One. At the turn, it has to be said, we have now played 23 games. We are very much now into the second half of the season, and it couldn't be tighter at the top. But 2 great results in the last 2 live comms for us against Hull and AFC Wimbledon. Hopefully we can continue that into the second half of the season and make our way into the Championship. But with Sunderland having a couple of games in hand as well, it is going to be a bit more difficult than I make it sound. Don't forget, if you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel but would like to do so, please click that subscribe button down in the corner. Don't forget, if you've got any comments to make on today's video, please leave them below. Also, don't forget, I'm a member of the Passion for FM team. The link to the Discord server is down in the description, and I'm also promoting the charity Mind. If you are struggling with your mental health through this global pandemic, there are links down in the description for you to find the support you need. That was episode 7 of League One to Legend. I will see you next time, either for the FA Cup or taking on Charlton Athletic. Until then, thanks for watching. Goodbye.